It's my updated Golden Age comic collection. Come check it out. Hello everybody, my name is Chris, and this is my channel, We Love Comics. I hope you all had a great weekend, and today, thanks to one of my subscribers, Omega13, he was interested in seeing an updated version of my Golden Age comics, and I thought I would oblige. I only have about 15 or so key books that I wanted to show you guys, some graded, some ungraded. And of course, as always, I always give the prices so you can get a general idea of what kind of prices you can expect if you search hard on eBay, because every one of these I bought were purchased on eBay. So before I start, I always want to mention that I do a surprise subscriber shout out. Just wait until the end to see who it is. If you want to be one, just be a subscriber. The more often you comment, the more likely you will get a shout out. So let's get the ball rolling. And this one isn't anything significant or anything, but, you know, it's an early Superman book. This is Action Comics issue number 78. This came out in 1944. This is a PGX graded 2.0. This one doesn't have any major significance, but you could see, I believe it looks like there might be pen mark that some kid might have drawn on that, but that's all right. I got to get a new bag for this, but I love Golden Age books. And to show the back, and I paid $85, which includes shipping and handling, so not bad for an already graded book. Alright, next up, and let me close in a little bit. This is Superman issue number 58. This one is a qualified grade. I don't get many qualified grades because of the fact, and I'm going to turn these around so this way you don't see what they are. This came out in 1949. The only thing wrong with this is why I didn't think it was a major deal, is the coupon here was cut out. So that's what they labeled it as qualified for, because of that little bit. And to me, that's no big deal. But for that reason, and this was a CGC 4.0 qualified, I only paid $55.51 for this book. I mean, that probably cost that just to get this graded. So for me, it was definitely worth it. All right, now we'll get a little bit more, well, not yet. This is another Superman. And let me fix this. We have Superman issue number 39, which is in 1946. Again, nothing major about this, but I mean, it's such an early age book under the issue of 50. This was graded a 4.5. CGC. Gotta love the Golden Age books. I love these covers. Colors still are, you know, it's a little faded, but still not bad. I mean, almost a 5.0. The person that sold it to me, they must have bought it or was trying to sell it for $350. I paid $166. So, can't complain for that. Okay, next up, we have an early Detective Comics. This is Detective Comics issue number 55. This is a Bob Kane cover. And I always wanted to get a Bob Kane cover because it's just, you know, he's the creator of Batman or co-creator of Batman. So, I mean, you got to get one of these if you can. And they are still affordable if you get a lower grade. But this is Detective Comics number 55, PGX graded 2.0. Again, not a major high grade. But, I mean, just to get one of these books, it's very nostalgic. Absolutely love that cover. I mean, this, for a 2.0, this presents really well. And to me, as long as the cover looks good, that's really all I care about. And for this book, I paid $219.56. And again, as you can see, the back looks pretty good. So I think, you know, this looks pretty good for a 2.0. All right. Got two more graded books, and then I have some ungraded books. This is for the Wonder Woman fans. I bought this one before they announced the movie, so I was lucky to get this before, you know, the prices spiked on these. But this is Wonder Woman issue number 20. This came out in 1946. And again, really nice looking cover. I mean, you could see the colors faded a little bit, but overall, as you could see, it presents well. somebody drew on it, but, I mean, still, I mean, I can't complain. The first Redbeard the Pirate, you know, I'm sure that's why everybody would want this book. And I paid $137 for this book. This book I've seen now selling for double, if not triple, that price because of that Wonder Woman movie. If you haven't seen it, definitely recommend it. This is the last of the graded ones. Now, this one I bought raw and had graded a couple of years ago. This is Batman number 32. This has Dick Sprang and Jerry Robinson art with a Dick Sprang cover. This was in 1946. It has a Joker appearance, and this has the origin of Robin retold. So again, if you look, I mean, the colors on this, the reds really pop. Beautiful cover. And to get such an early Batman, this was one of my first of my earliest of my Batmans, which no longer is the earliest, but that's all right. All right, so let's get into the non-graded books. Some of these I will be getting graded. The first one, this is one of those, it's not a major condition, not a key issue, but under issue 100, if I can find a good price, I'm going to pick it up. This was actually listed on eBay under Silver Age, so they might not have been aware of this, but this is Batman number 93, and you could see, I mean, a dry cleaning would fix this book up, but you could see there's a lot of spotting on here, so this is probably a 1.5 to a 2.0, and it's all connected and everything. But this came out in 1955, and I only paid $32 for it, $32.09. So, I mean, for the price, I can't complain. All right, next one, another Wonder Woman. This is Wonder Woman issue number 56. This particular cover, you could see here, there's a piece of the cover that is missing. That got torn off at one point, but, you know, considering these books are 70-plus years old, I mean, I can't complain. And again, you know, beautiful looking cover. Not anything majorly significant, but of course, you know, with the Wonder Woman movie, and they are going to be making a second one, definitely books to acquire if you can. This was from 1952, and again, $32.60. So, I mean, for a book that old, to get it for that price, I mean, there's modern books that are way more expensive than that. All right, we got another Wonder Woman, but this is Sensation Comics. This is issue number 60. And again, if you look at the art, it's just, there's something about the Golden Age that's just very simplistic, but still very beautiful. And you could see, again, for a book this old, the colors really pop out, especially the red. You can see there's a couple of tears right there, but overall, you know, the spine looks pretty decent considering. I mean, I've seen Silver Age books in worse condition, but looks pretty good. I would say this is probably a 2.5, maybe a 3.0. This came out in 1946. Centerfold is detached, but that's all right. Only paid $87 for this book. So I got these before the movie came out. So I guess people weren't rushing into it at first because before the movie came out, people were saying, oh, you know, it's a DC movie. How good could it be? And it ended up being pretty good. All right, this became my second lowest Batman ever. Now my third lowest. This is actually Batman issue number 28. And again, this is I would say, other than this piece missing, I mean, this cover is beautiful. And the spine, if you look at the spine looks really clean. There's a little color break there, a couple of color breaks there, and you could see along here. But I mean, other than that, and I guess somebody must have put a backing board because there's a darker color along here. I don't know if you could see that. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. You could see right there, up is a little bit faded. So that might have hit sunlight, but overall it looks really beautiful. This is one book I will be getting graded at one point. This does have a Joker appearance, and paid $310 for this. I've seen this sell for $500-600, especially in this condition. I would say this is easily a 6.0 to a 6.5. Maybe a 5.5, somewhere between 5.5, 6.5 range. You know, they give a little bit extra on the grades for Golden Age because they do consider the age a factor. All right, next up, I wanted to get, besides just Batman and the others, I wanted to get a bunch of different varieties of, there we go, just wanted to fix that, of Golden Age comics. And this is Green Lantern issue number 11. It's a very old version of the original Green Lantern. And you could see it's got a couple of, like along the edge here, it's got some color loss. You could see right here, there's a piece missing. And again, for some reason this corner, I guess people from flipping it all the time. And you can see here, so it's seen better days, but again, for a book this old, that cover still presents well, and if that was graded, you know, that would really show off really nice. And I paid, this was in 1944, paid $242.50 for this book. And again, I've seen this book go for over $400 or $500. Okay, next up, this one I think I got this during I think it was during the Super Bowl or something like that. I know there was a holiday, and I couldn't believe the price that I got this for. This is All Flash Quarterly. This is issue number 3. So this is a very early Golden Age Flash. I mean, absolutely beautiful. And this is a thick book. I don't know if you could see that, but this is, it's got to be at least 64 pages. But this wouldn't fit in a regular Golden Age bag. That's how thick it is. But this they did quarterly at the time. And again, nothing majorly significant, just a very early Flash. This one I got such a great price on. This came out in 1941. I paid only $137.38 for this book. And you could see it's got some damage along the spine. But again, for a Golden Age book, you know, it's got a couple of, as you could see here, breaks in color, some pieces and some chipping. But again, for a book this old, I think this would probably be a 3.0, somewhere around there. For the price, still a great deal. Alright, next up, this is my second oldest Batman at this point. I love the early Batmans. This is Batman issue number 19. And again, just beautiful cover. As you can see with a black cover, I mean, you're going to see there's a line across here that breaks color. You know, you could see there's some pieces that are broken. It's not completely split, but you could see here there's a piece missing. And there's a couple of rips throughout the pages. So a lower grade, but I mean, these even in lower grade are going to be very expensive. And this came out in 1943. It's, again, Joker appearance, so I always luck out with these. The staples are hanging on a thread, so they are connected, but they're barely hanging on. But this is Dick Sprang art, and it's got a Joker appearance, and I only paid $127.89 for this book. So that one, for me, was a steal. Alright, just, I think, yes, 2 more. This is one of the books I've been dying to get. Not this one particular, but back in, I think, either 2014 or 2015, we were doing wish lists. And one of them was to get a Golden Age Marvel book. And I wasn't able to acquire one until recently. And I was really happy to get this. This, to me, is absolutely beautiful. This is Captain America issue number 65. And as you could see here, this is the issue where Captain America slaps Bucky. And there's a split that goes all the way down. But the staples are attached. And look how beautiful this cover is. And one of the things I love about this, I mean, look at Captain America. This is a Golden Age version of Captain America. Looks the same as he is today. Absolutely love that his character has not changed at all. Other than the fact that he's not really slapping people around like that anymore. But the colors absolutely are beautiful. If it wasn't for this split right here, this book would probably be a 6.5 to a 7.0. But still, for the price I paid for this, got a really good deal on this one. Absolutely love this cover. This is in 1948. It's got a Human Torch story also, so an early Human Torch. Paid $408 for this book. This I've seen sell for over $600 and higher. So this is definitely a book I will be getting graded at one point. Alright, and last but not least, if you've been watching my videos lately, you'll know this book. But this is now my oldest Batman book. I cannot believe that I was able to acquire this book. Not in the best of shape, but still presents pretty decent. So without further ado, My oldest Batman book I currently have. It's going to be harder to top this one. But this is Batman issue number 5. This is a Bob Kane cover. Absolutely love this. It does have a Joker appearance. The centerfold, the cover is detached. Is it? Let me just make sure. Yeah, detached cover, and a corner piece of the cover is ripped out. See, this whole piece is completely detached, but, you know, the seller on eBay ended up keeping it in there, so it's not missing. So that will keep it complete. But you could see it's got a lot of spinal breaks. I mean, this book has seen better days. That just means it was loved. So the cover is detached, but it's not split all the way. And again, an early Joker appearance. And I lucked out with the price on this. I paid, well, $622.95. I've seen this book go for double that price, even in these lower grades. Because, I mean, you're talking Bob Kane art, early Batman. I was just really lucky to fall into this one and surprised I even won it. So $600 may seem high, but if you look at the prices of this book, you'll see that this book will sell easily for $1,200, $1,400 easily. So that's it. That's my Golden Age collection. I have others, but you know, they're not really significant. And I had one other. I also have Detective Comics issue number 100, but I just can't find it. So, you know, I wasn't going to go crazy over one book. But that's my major books, so hopefully you appreciated going down memory lane. If you want to do a video showing your Golden Age comics, if you do, post the link in the comment section of this video, so this way other people can check it out, because I don't mind helping out other channels. Make sure you hit the thumbs up if you can, if you like these kind of videos. Sharing, it's always a beautiful thing. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you have not subscribed. And don't forget, it's not you, it's not I, it's We Love Comics. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next video, and thanks to Mega13 for recommending this video. I hope he watched it, I hope he enjoyed it, and now we do the always fading in, and we're about to crash into Batman. I knew I had one more book. I just wanted to show this really quick. This is Flash issue number 20, so an early Flash comic. You can see there's a little bit of fading there. Overall, looks pretty good. You can see some breaks along the spine. It's also got an early Hawkman appearance. And I paid $114. The top staple is detached, but not completely detached, the whole book. So sorry about that. I knew I had another book. I thought I had a Flash, and there we go. So let's flash in.